Welcome to Turf 101. My name is Tama, and I've been involved in the synthetic turf industry for a number of years now. When you decide to make the transition to synthetic turf, you need some background information in order to make a wise purchase. One of the first things you want to ask yourself is synthetic grass for you? You might want to consider the cost of water, mowing, reseeding, fertilizing, just the labor involved in keeping that lawn beautiful. Also, you may want to think about your beautiful lawn and sharing it with your dog. That's not always an easy thing to do, but if you answer those questions as to yes, then synthetic grass is what you're looking for. Seems like everyone who sells turf or sells turf online is a manufacturer. You're probably wondering, is that true? Well, no, it's not. In reality, there are only a handful of true manufacturers in the United States of synthetic grass. Weight of turf. This can be a very confusing element when you're looking at buying synthetic grass. It can be confusing, but I'll explain a few things to look for. When you talk about weight, turf weight, what you're talking about is actually the fiber weight, not the backing. There are actually two backings that go into the manufacturing of synthetic grass. There's the primary backing, which is a poly sheet that the fibers are sewn into, and then the second backing consists of the urethane, which is the heavy-duty product that is going to protect the turf when it's on the ground. The addition of these two weights of primary and secondary backing can add as much as 27 ounces. So how do you make a decision on a weight of a product, what's right for you? Because a 50-ounce product from one company can actually be a 77-ounce product from another company. What we recommend is to get samples of both those products and you evaluate how plush it is, the feel of the product. That's really the best way to determine what weight is going to be right for you. There are two fibers in the synthetic turf industry that are used for the manufacturing of synthetic grass. Those fibers are nylon and polyethylene. The first generation of turf that was made 30 years ago or so used predominantly nylon. The problem with nylon in that era was that nylon had to be dyed with a lead encapsulated paint. The problem then came from players playing on turf and roughing up the paint, and some of the lead would be released. Today that issue is no longer a problem. They've been able to figure out how to dye nylon blades properly without using lead encapsulated paint, although some of the old product does remain out in the marketplace. Nylon fibers are rough to the touch. Polyethylene is smooth and it feels great. It's very soft. Also, polyethylene will not hold on to any odors. Often you'll find with a nylon product of old, chlorine or pet urine would actually be absorbed into those blades and you'd have a terrible odor. That's not true with polyethylene. With polyethylene, there is no absorption, so chlorine and pet waste odors are never an issue. The backing of your synthetic grass is probably the most important feature that you need to look into. With a great backing, your turf can be expected to last between 10 and 20 years. The longevity of this product is pretty substantial. With the improper backing, you may only have your product around for 3 years before the fibers start to pull out as the backing has degraded. Urethane is the backing that you're going to want to look for when you're selecting your synthetic grass product. 99% of all athletic fields in North America make sure that their fields have synthetic grass product that has a urethane backing. And the reason for that is durability. They want the longevity and the durability that urethane offers a synthetic grass product. You'll also want to educate yourself on the drainage characteristics for the synthetic grass that you're looking at. Drainage holes are placed in urethane products, and they aren't just happenstance. The drainage holes have been well thought out. And the reason behind that is that you don't want water, if you have a heavy downpour, you don't want water to just flow freely through your synthetic grass. The water will erode or wash away your subbase. You're going to have gaps and valleys in your lawn. You'll have to pull up your grass, replace your subbase. You don't want to do that. When you're selecting your synthetic grass product, you're going to find that there are warranties that last anywhere from 8 to 15 years. Keep in mind that a warranty is really only as good as the company that honors it. Make sure that the product that you select has a warranty that is issued by a company that's been around longer than the warranty. And you should have a fine synthetic grass product to select from. Okay, in conclusion, we've learned that polyethylene blades and thatch and urethane backing are the way to go. There are several reputable manufacturers here in the United States. If you do your homework, you'll be able to enjoy your yard for years to come. So with any significant purchase, buyer beware.